Next question from Anonymous, or statement, I guess this one is. Been on Ultimate Fibre for 10 days now. First week I'd done 2 scoops a day. Well done, so that's 2 scoops in the morning. Now on 2 twice a day. Fantastic. I'm suffering with long COVID, chronic fatigue syndrome, and potentially Lyme. I'm getting full body joint pains and generally more tired. When will this pass? My stools have been really bulky. I know they're going to be somewhat. Guess I just didn't know what to expect. Yeah, that's a really interesting one, Anonymous. Yeah, if you've been on Quenda for 10 days and you've had joint pains the whole time, and you've been feeling more tired the whole time, and you've had absolutely, you're feeling no benefits, no light at the end of the tunnel, you've had no glimmers of hope, that does sound like there could be a food intolerance to one of the ingredients. I'm not sure when you sent this question, but yeah, maybe you've carried on a little bit now and got past that point. But it says you're getting full body joint pains. Yeah, and generally feel more tired. Like, if you're feeling more tired when you're cleansing, that's fine, as long as you have times where you've got more energy as well, because when you're cleansing, your body builds up its energy ready to flush out toxins again. So if you're feeling tired all the time, and bearing in mind you've only been 10 days on it and now you're on the 2 scoops twice a day, that you'll get past this detox Herxheimer or whatever stage a lot faster, this cleansing stage a lot faster, and hopefully you would have felt more energy now and the joint pain would have stopped. But if for whatever reason you've still got joint pains and you're still feeling more tired and you've been doing it for 3 weeks and you've had that the whole time you've been having Quenda, it is possibly a food intolerance as well to one of the ingredients. So because normally when people start the Quenda, like my dad for example, he's got rheumatoid arthritis, and he started reacting to, he likes drinking beer, and he started reacting to the beer, and he's got arthritis in his left hand, which he broke, and then he's got arthritis coming in his right hand as well. And I was like, if you're starting to react to beer that's got glyphosate in it, and obviously because it's got wheat in it, it's been sprayed with glyphosate. I was like, if you're starting to react to beer and you didn't normally, that shows that your intestines are getting inflamed, and because you're reacting to beer and got achy joints, your intestines get inflamed, you get gaps in between the cells, undigested food particles pass through into the blood, and then they trigger an immune response. They pass through into the blood, they settle in the joints, and then your immune system ends up attacking the joints with its T killer cells. And instead of just attacking the undigested bit of food and toxins that's passed through into the blood, it just drops a bomb in the area and just destroys all the joint tissue, all the surrounding joint tissue, as well as like the toxin that's passed through the intestinal lining, got into the blood and settled in the joint, or the undigested food that's passed through the damaged intestinal lining, settled in the joint, and then been attacked by the immune system. All that being said, when people take Quenda, they normally feel a massive benefit in your joints. Like my dad did it, and he did 1 tub, and he was like, "Oh, my hand's feeling better," and his broken hand wasn't healing properly, and he got more movement. He could close his hand again like that. Then he stopped the Quenda. He's been off it for a few days. I need to get him back on it. And he can't close his hand as much now. And then I know our New Zealand distributor, she said she's done 35 days on the Quenda so far, and it's fixed her rheumatoid arthritis. So yeah, normally people see a benefit in the joints, and obviously because of the rose hips in there, we're allowed to say that due to the rose hips, Quenda Ultimate Fibre can help maintain healthy, flexible joints. So with you saying you're getting a bit of joint pain and feeling tired, if that's across the full time that you've been doing Quenda, that doesn't sound right to me. Obviously, some detox symptoms that come and go and come in waves is what we normally expect. So hopefully you're a bit more than 10 days into it, and hopefully that's passed. But if you're, say, day 30 and you've had that the whole way through, that definitely sounds like a food intolerance. So yeah, look at that. And also, some people end up going on a really restrictive diet before they have Quenda to try fix their symptoms, and then when they have Quenda, excuse me, then when they have the Quenda, they start feeling amazing. So then they introduce loads of stuff into the diet that they wouldn't have normally eaten, and like something that they would normally be intolerant to. Like people end up eating a lot more sugar and a lot more gluten because they're not reacting to it as much, and then that can also give you achy joints as well. Um, yeah, worth looking at. And then yeah, if you're in the same living environment and nothing else has changed, diet, lifestyle, environment, sleep wise. Obviously, the sunshine's gone away in England now as well. So if you're in England, obviously the sunshine helps with joint and immune system health. So yeah, if there's no other variables that's changed and you felt bad the whole time, well, you're only 10 days into it. But if it's continued for longer, it may be that you're intolerant to one of the ingredients. Yeah, not that I like to say that, but yeah, let me know if you're feeling better. Obviously, you already had chronic fatigue syndrome, so you would be feeling tired all the time, and part of that is achy joints normally as well. So, um, and yeah, and then reading this question again, I'm just assuming that you're getting this on Quenda and you didn't have this before, but I'm sure you was feeling tired before and had achy joints before when you had chronic fatigue. So if you was asking how long will it take the Quenda to deal with that, you're 10 days into it. Now you're on the 2 scoops twice a day. Keep going, and it will soon pass. The more you get rid of like parasites, heal the damaged intestinal lining, and help balance out the rest of the body with all these herbs, you will start to feel a difference. It's the 2 scoops twice a day when the magic really happens. And I've answered that question in both ways now, so hopefully that helps, and hopefully I've understood the question correctly.